Gemini, hi, my name is Dennis, I'm a professional psychic medium and this is your tarot spread for the upcoming months, July 2026. Today we'll see what's waiting for you this month. We'll see the main energy, love, relationship, money, finances, what to be aware of, what to do for your best, and of course, guidance on my own guidance deck, Heaven's Bridge. If you don't know, I'm a creator of beautiful mediumship and guidance system, Heaven's Bridge, which you can find on my website, link in the bio. Oops, pardon me. We'll get into the first one. I want to tell you that in the end of the reading we're gonna answer one of your questions that's stuck in your head using one of the deck. It's gonna call Ask the Deck. Now let's get into it and see the main energy of the month, see what's waiting for you, something maybe that you need to know or what's gonna happen. Let's pick the main energy. You know, it feels like you had some sort of plan. It feels like you had the idea how to do this, how to act in this situation and what to do. It seems like this plan may not work out. It feels like this plan may not work out. You will still have to make a decision that you've been postponing, delaying or something. It has to happen. It feels like you need to get out of your stagnation, of your uncertainty and some things like that. You need to move on towards something. Now let's open up those cards and see what it's all about. Starting from the plan. The plan goes with the Queen of Cups reverse and the Death reverse. So along with the Seven of Pentacles, I'll tell you that maybe somewhere you need to pretend to be you, to be someone else. You needed to be fit in some sort of company, or maybe you really had a plan that you want to do and it's just not gonna work out. It's just delaying the inevitable. The Death reverse with the Queen of Cups reverse, so I would say something's gonna happen whether you try to avoid that. Yeah, now let's see what is about this Two of Swords, where you will have to make a decision. You know, you cannot be uncertain. There will be something that you have to do. For someone it can be the new journey and cutting off the friend, cutting off someone from your surroundings. Like you're gonna be maybe with the new friends, maybe with the new people. It seems like it's a hard decision for you, and it's definitely gonna be for someone. I'll tell you that you may have the block intuition, maybe secrets, maybe not telling everything, or maybe not listening your intuition. I'll tell you what, in order to be happy, you really need to make this decision, as simple as that. And also the Moon represent the moving on. But listen, Queen of Swords reverse and High Priestess reverse tells you that your mind can be foggy with something. You may overthink about someone or some situation and try to make it more positive as it is. Yeah. Now let's see about this Hangman reverse and see what's happening there. You know, as I said, that you have to get out of your stagnation or the situation, uncertainty, and it feels like you need to leave something in order to find something that you need. It may seem unfair to someone. It may seem that you may have the lack of new things, or you have a lack of desire for new things, lack of curiosity, lack of expansion. Although I don't know why don't you go if you have lack of things. Maybe you sit for a long time in this uncertainty and now it's time for you to seize the moment to go for your happiness. Okay, now that makes sense. Seize the moment and go for your happiness. It feels like you're listening your intuition, you understand, even though that in some point you don't. In this point it seems like it's enough. Now, let's get to the work, or let's start from relationship. We're gonna use this beautiful new deck that I got from my friend. Look at that, how beautiful is those cards. And let's see what's waiting for you in relationship. Feel it can be friends, family, kids. It can be. I thought that. When I show you cards, I saw the tower. I was like, no. And then I shuffle the cards, and tower just pop out from the deck. In order to get something new, you need to release the past. You know, Four of Pentacles and the Tower represent that she was holding for something, for emotion, for the memories, for something. You were holding on to it, and you didn't want to let go someone. You didn't want to break up the friendship, relationship, or something. You tried to save it, but it feels like it's time for you to release it. The World reverse and the Hierophant reverse, that could be related to family, partner, or very, very close friend, or even someone at work. It's something unfinished in this situation. However, leaving the past, sometimes you need to stop trying. Sometimes you need to stop trying, even though especially if you tried for a long time, try to save, try to make it different, try to evolve this, friendship, relationship, or whatever. And if it's not happening, and you did everything you could, maybe it's just good to stop trying. And this will lead you to something new. The Ace of Wands, something new. And getting better emotionally, getting better from the sorrow and pain that you had, and get into something new, although something will stop you to move to something new. The Lovers reverse, this balance in relationship, it feels like it's on and off with someone. And again, Seven of Swords reverse. It's very, I feel the very big urge to not trying to fit in anything, not trying to go towards some sort of plans in relationship. Just act related to your desires, feelings. Listen to yourself. Why you want it? I really want it. Is it really good for you? Are you happy? Ask yourself. And then act accordingly. Wheel of Fortune tells you, reverse, that there will be obstacles. And the Fool tells you that you will not really go towards the new things. Psychological attachment to the person, to money, to the emotions and feelings that you experience with this person. Now, if you ask me whether you meet someone or not, that will be no. And even though if yes, that's not going to be healthy. Now, let's get to work. I took the wrong deck, but since I did this, I'll do this. Your Seven of Swords follow you everywhere but this time is in a normal position and is in finances. Now, let me tell you something about work. You're gonna do something that you did in the past. You don't want to make a decision. You don't want to, I would say, commit, but I would say also, it feels like you don't see clear the situation. It feels like everything shows you the answer, but you're so stuck on the past and you want to sit in the two chairs, although it's related to finances and your personal life, emotional fulfillment, family, and those things go this month together. One affect another, or you afraid that if you do this, that will affect other aspects of your life. That's why, again, Queen of Swords, foggy mind, not understanding what to do. You overthink about the situation when you need just do this. Just do this. Nike. Seize the moments. Seize the moments. Related to money, you need to be You need to rely on yourself. No one gonna bring you anything. No one will give you anything, especially if you ask for someone, you expect from someone. It's something about new things. Try to find a new way to get what you want. Things may delay, someone may promise and not deliver. Although, if you seize the moment, you're gonna do what you gotta do in order to achieve what you want. You will have this card of happiness, of luck, and achieving your goals. The most positive card in the tarot deck. So you need to understand whether you're ready to move on to new things and leave the past behind. Although you need to understand whether playing like that worth winning. You know what I mean? Does this worth winning and getting what you want if you're gonna do this? Does it make sense? Now, let's see what you need to be aware of and what you need to do for your best. What do you need to be aware of and what do you need to do for your best? We're gonna use this one. What do you need to be aware of? I can't believe it. I thought it's 7 again, but it's 5 of Swords now, reverse look. Kind of similar energy both of these cards have, kinda. But one sneakier than another. And what do you need to do for your best? We're gonna use this deck. Okay, let's start. Okay. What do you need to be aware of? Be aware of forgiveness. Be aware of resentment. Continued resentment. Lack of planning. Be aware of people and yourself when you all talk and no act. And be aware of unforeseen events. Always have the backup plan. You have a 5 of Swords reverse and you have the Page of Swords. It is something about manipulation, hesitation, abuse of power, communication blocks, confusion. You know, you had 2 times Queen of Swords reverse. Confusion. Not really, how do you say, prioritize things. Now let's see what you need to do for your best. We have a 4 of Wands and the 8 of Cups, and both are there, both reverse. So in the 4 of Wands, delay something. Delay a big purchase, delay the celebration, maybe change the plans. Take your time to answer something that you need time for. For example, you have a contract and they push you to answer in 1 day. Take your time. Say, I cannot answer in 1 day. You can answer in whenever I'm ready. I'll give you like 3 days, 5 days. Let me think. It's not just about contract. It's about everything. Take your time. Delaying things. It's just to not do it impulsively. It's not do it now. It seems like you need more time in order to analyze and prepare for that. 8 of Cups reverse here, I would say, get back to your past. Get back to your past, revisit some moments, especially if you need the answers for something that falling apart. Revisit the moments, understand what's happening, why it's happening. Get back to something that you had before. And be wise in making decision. Be wise in making decision. Again, take your time to think about things that you want to do. And that's it. Now, let's go to my own guidance deck, Heaven's Bridge, and ask guidance from your loved ones in heaven. If you don't have one, ask guidance from your angels, God, whoever you believe in. And let's get into that. Pick a card, 1, 2, or 3. All 3 cards are for you. It's just one card, the main for upcoming months. For you, Gemini, July 2026. And the first card is, be cautious of overcommitting. Balance is the key. Balance is the key. Be cautious of overcommitting. I told you, sometimes it's good to stop trying. And if you don't get paid to do certain things, just don't overcommit. Second card, appreciate what you have, where you are, and who you are. I don't think I need to explain this card, but look how beautiful it is. Appreciate what you have, where you are, and who you are. Because, you know, at some point, some people would love to be where you are, and you don't even understand. I'll go to next one. You have the power to create your reality. You have the power to create your reality. You know, sometimes people say, in what you believe, you will get. Now, let's get to my new reading that I want to implement in my horoscope. Ask the deck, where you ask the question and pick a deck to get answer. I've done already 19 videos, and I realized that you can ask specific question for each deck. It doesn't have to be one question and one deck. You can put 2 questions to each deck. First, hit the like button. If you're still here, it means you enjoy that, it resonates with you. And if you want, subscribe for notification. I would really appreciate that. But like is essential to help me grow. And let's start. If you want, pause the video. We start from the white. You know, once again, white doesn't mean good, black doesn't mean bad. Left, right, pick a deck, ask a question. Let's do this. Something that you ask, there is something that is not uncertain, unfinished, delayed. Someone promised to show up or didn't show up, you expecting for something. It feels like it is something about connection, union, happiness. This is where you can find the answer. It's about seizing the moment and revisiting the past. You have Page of Cups reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, and the World reverse. On the other hand, 3 of Cups, which is about friends, family, happiness, celebration. The Hierophant, 8 of Cups reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Let me know how it was, if it resonates with you. If you ask me yes or no, most likely it will be no through yes through the no. So in order to get something, you need to pass. It's like a passing rejection to get what you want. Something fair. But again, you have Queen of Swords, the whole reading, and now Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. It's more about talk rather than understanding what you want and doing something. I feel like there is something that hard for you to do. You choose. You're not even choosing. You're afraid maybe hurt someone, maybe to do something. Oh, how this person gonna feel if I do this? Whether it's gonna be right if I'm gonna do this, you know? It's not bad, but it stops you from doing something. Let me know if that resonates. And let me know in the comments, should I leave it or no? Now let's get to the dark deck and see. Knight of Pentacles. If you're waiting for someone to show off, to get back to you, that would be no. Work, long perspective, no. King of Cups, more emotional communication. 6 of Cups. Something that you already know, someone that you already know, something from the past, something warm, clinging for the past. Again, 8 of Cups reverse. You know, it's all about coming back and revisiting the past. Take it easy. Temperance says that you need to, it's like staying onto rocks. You had a lot of 2 of Swords, you had 2 of Pentacles. It's more about balancing. It's more about not really pushing, although you're not pushing things, and not hurry the things. And again, from what we start, 7 of Swords reverse. You don't have to pretend to be someone in order to achieve something. All you have to do is be you and act accordingly. Dream about big things. Aim for the bigger stuff, and then you get it. Let me know in comments if it resonates, how it was. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of that? Should we just do the tarot horoscope without it? But I feel like it's a little bit fun, and I hope you have an amazing month, Gemini. See you. Bye.